Let me see here if I'm working this correctly and all. I think it is. I see the ticker moving. Well, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that y'all see that I am here. Yeah, I'm old Sarge, that's what he calls him. His name is Ruckus. Yeah, I had to come on here because the video that he does, that's just not making little sense. It don't make a bit of sense talking about going back to Africa and everything. I mean, it seemed like he done fell off his own rocker. I mean, I know that things ain't fair, but hey, look at what he's done achieved in America. Done very successful for himself. Now, I know that he done had a lot of bouts and experiences with the white man. Well, hell, I have too. But I stood up flat-footed up on this land and I've achieved for myself and did mighty fine. Now, I know that, there are stories out here that we have to deal with. But you know what? Who are we to complain? That's a change they're gonna have to make. Now, I know I've come up through them 60s, 70s, and 80s on till today. Done the marches and sung the hymn songs. And we've made some advancements. Yes, we have. But why do we gotta go to another land when we can be right here, fight for what we done built this country for? Now, I know that some people get a little upset when he start talking about moving to Africa and everything, but Ruckus is just what he is. Always causing a little ruckus. But he do have a heart of gold, though. He's done many things in his lifetime and all that right there. He's done in that military 20 years, serve his country. They even giving him a pension out of the deal. I mean, he can at least be faithful to him. Now, he argues that he earned that right there and put his life on the line. Well, I'll give you a little bit of that one. But it shouldn't give you the right to sit here and talk about America the way he talk about. Good Lord, they done killed another one of them boys. Them police officers, they need to go ahead and get somewhere and stop all that killing of our boys. Yeah, them white young men out there killing our boys like they ain't nothing. They gonna have to change. They gonna have to change. Now, where was I at? Yeah, Ruckus, I mean, he, sometimes, get a little bit off track a little bit. A little derailment is what they call it, But, I mean, yes, he do have a heart of gold for the children and the brothers and sisters. He calls himself an advocate. An advocate once goes up there to Capitol Hill, try to make some changes, beat on them doors, and beg them, to ask them for change. Because they need to be making the change. Now, you let Ruckus tell it. He said we don't want to go ahead and make the change. Now, how we gonna make the change when they are like 70-something% of the population, 90% that's up there in the Senate on the White Hill? Well, I say mind your own business, old Ruckus. Because you know what? For me and myself, I've done mighty fine as well. I got my PhD out of the deal and I got me a good paying job, bought me a house, car, and everything else. Even sent my kids through college. He's talking about moving over to Africa. I don't want to see any of them videos that he be making and all. Nah, for what? What are you trying to stir up anyway? I mean, you're trying to act like Africa's got what America's got? Really? What does Africa got? Now, he would want to try to tell us it's got everything. Got all the gold and everything in the soil and the oil and all. Oh, he wants to make it be out to be this sunny, round 24/7 glorious moment. Now, hey, who am I to sit here and try to Tell him that he's off his rocker. All you gotta do is listen. Now, I know I've been sitting here in the wintertime and it's been cold and heck, my electricity's been off for a couple of days and he up there laughing at me. Now, why should he laugh at me? Okay, well, we're not perfect in America, but I damn know we better than Africa. If Africa's so great, why all of them trying to come over here? You know, he got an answer for everything. Because he gonna sit here and tell me it's because they lost and they trying to get over here and make that money, but gonna give their soul up and lose their freedom. Now, what kind of freedom? We were free back in 1865. Then he wants to talk about the Jim Crow laws, and he wants to talk about the inequalities and the overpopulated prison systems with us blacks up in there, even though we're the minorities. I understand all that, but you know what? I ain't even gonna try to hear all that because it makes not a hill of beans. Ain't gonna change nothing. They need to change it. We done marched and sung the songs and we done beat down the doors and we done asked them and everything. We done prayed to our God, and I guess what? We'll sit here and we'll wait until the change comes because we built this country. Now, I hope you know that old Ruckus, you know, he's had his bad experience with the old white man as well, like I said. But who hasn't? Everybody has had their hard times in life. Now, you let him tell it, he gonna say that, hey, how are you going to know your full potential if you grind and go to work every day and try to do business opportunities, and there's all this bureaucracy and red tape around that keeps and slows us down? Well, who is going to be able to measure your own successes? By the work you put in. Stop worrying about where you could be. Just worry about where you should be. Now, there again, he's his own man, and he does what he wants to do. But I don't understand why in the world he's all focused on this Africa thing. Lo and behold, dang, they done gave that boy 25 years. Now, if it was a white man, they would have dang gone gave him probably half that time. They gotta change. They gotta change. Well, you know, I mean, where was I at again here? See, you know, the mind kind of slips every now and then. But yeah, this old African talking. It's got to come out because, I mean, my thing is I'm just tired of hearing it. He just goes on about it. Everybody right here, like, think, you know, when he done lost his daggone brain up there somewhere. But how is it going to be that, you know, he sits here and then he wants to talk about the Africa, the land of the milk and the honey? Don't we got that here in America? At least it's the home of the free. They ain't free over there in Africa as far as I know. Now, I know I ain't did all that research and all, but I'm just going off what I see on TV. Now, they telling us the truth. They showing us on the TV what is to be. Now, why shouldn't I believe that? Now, I know that, you know, hey, old Ruckus there, you know, he's a very ambitious guy, and I know some of you all follow him and listen what he got to say. Now, it's my brother, and I love him. But I'm going to tell you how I feel. Man, I tell you what, Lord, I tell you. Them young boys out shooting and killing themselves and all that right there doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I know, hey, someone just ain't been raised right. Now, I know his video talked about how the daggone FBI and these task force from the police, you know, departments done went into the cities and put the guns and the drugs in there. But nobody told them to use the stuff. You gotta have common sense, don't you? Then he want to talk about that, the prison system overpopulated by the 13% that we are, that are the few of the population. Why isn't the majority of whites who commit more crimes are in the prisons? I watch the news every day and see who's reporting, and we on there doing all them crimes. What, the TV gonna lie? They got the videos doing the reporting. Hell, why should they lie? I see them out there on the corners too, up to no good, turning around here, doing things they ain't supposed to be doing. Now, I ain't trying to say that the white man is perfect, but everywhere I look, I'm seeing them young boys out there doing things they ain't supposed to be doing. See, I stay attuned with the news. I'm on point here. He talking about I'm off point. I'm on point because I watch that news, and that news will tell you the truth. He gonna tell me that it's all daggone a lie. Wow, it's gonna be a lie. Well, these news stations and all right there will be held up on some charges if they ain't reporting what's right. You can't get much past me because I got my PhD. And I'm very well respected and I am very highly educated. And I know very few things can get past me. You got that right. But old Ruckus over here, he's going to try to lead you over there to Africa and tell you to go do research. All the way over to foreign land somewhere there. Strange land nobody knows about. Hell, as far as I know, it might be true they still running around there naked in them jungles. Heck, why you want to go over to the whole continent's infested with HIV, Ebola, or whatever they call that name, and they got them tribal wars. That's what the news is reporting. Now, why was the news gonna lie? Sit here, I watch this news every day. I'm up on my current events and all. Can't tell me. No, sir, you can't tell me. Well, I know Ruckus, though, hey, it's just in them. It's in them, and I know that, hey, we all got our past experiences and been prejudiced against and all. But when he talks about the inequality, he said that's supposed to be the main thing people be looking at, just looking at the deprivation of the black community. I know he's saying it's supposed to be the sign to see that we're not going anywhere. Yeah, I know the prison systems he's talking about and the black on black crimes and, the youth turning into gays and transvestites and breakup of black families and all that right there, that he claims that we can start over in a new country and get our lineage back on track. I know all that stuff maybe be true, but it's in his mind and all, but I ain't seeing much difference myself. When it comes to here in America with us, we are the same way we were before, but we did make advancement because I am living proof with my PhD and my good job I've had. And if I can do it, you can do it too. Going to talk about, somebody stopping you from becoming the best you. Hell, the sky's the limit here in America. Oh, have I forgot? He said, ain't supposed to be the truth. He talking about Africa ain't got no limit. Well, if Africa ain't got no limit, family, why in the world then are they supposed to be third world undeveloped? He gonna say, well, look at my video. I ain't looking at no videos. I'm looking at the videos on TV that reporting these are credible people, went to college. These are these journalists out there on the ground doing reports. Now, why would I need to look at your videos? Now, I'm Jethro, and I'm here to tell you that old Ruckus is a good guy. Ruckus is a good guy, but he's off his rocker when it comes to this thing of moving back to Africa. They gonna make a change here in America. Yes, they are. They gonna make a change. The change is coming. Change will come. You know, it's like Otis Redding, and change will come in the old 60s. I think it was Otis Redding who sung that song. The change is gonna come. We just gotta be patient. And when we be patient, the good Lord gonna come too and save us from all this. And I don't want to hear all that talk from Ruckus talking about you gotta save yourself. If you sit around waiting on Jesus and waiting on that, I don't want to hear that garbage. Good Lord's gonna save us from out of all this mess. They saying unemployment's down. Yeah, they saying that black community is the worst ones affected by this whole thing of COVID. And then old Ruckus gonna tell me that he over there in Tanzania and that COVID's a very low numbers or it has little to no effect on the people. Can you believe that? I mean, goodness gracious. That's not what the TV's reporting. They telling me that they dying like flies over there. And my family telling old Ruckus, you better be careful. You need to be careful when you go over that Africa. I ain't got nothing to do with no Africa. We built this country here in America and we're gonna fight for it and we're gonna continue on fighting till we are equal to them. Now old Ruckus say, can you believe that? That Ruckus is a character. Ruckus is gonna say that the worst thing Martin Luther King did was to try to bring us up to be equal with them when we are higher than them. And that what happened was we brought our life standard down to their level. All we want to do is be equal. That's all. He talking about we are superior people. Now I know that it ain't fair here in America, but they gonna make that change. And we gonna keep pleading and we gonna keep begging for that equality. And that day's gonna come. While we gonna continue to knock on their doors. And we're gonna continue to talk to these congressmen and these leaders here until they open their eyes and see the truth that we are equal. And until then, I'm gonna keep on keeping on, going back to no Africa. Now, old Ruckus now, he wants you to believe that is their difference. And I'ma tell you, I don't see the difference. I don't see the difference. Now, I know some of y'all might be asking me, have I ever been over to any other country? No, I've been right here in the Old Faithful. The Old Faithful right here that's created prosperity to me. That I was able to get my education and my good job. And I'm telling you right here, I am not moving anywhere. Don't need to go visit anywhere. I'm just satisfied right here where I sit. Sure enough do. Yeah, they reporting all this stuff right here, but I tell you, it don't matter. All that matters if you go ahead and stand on your own 2 feet and create what's yours. Now, I know that he says the same thing at times, but, you know, ain't no need to run. And where you running away? That's another thing that just gets me caught up. Talking about that he's going to someplace, not running from someplace. Well, I'll tell you this right here. We gonna keep doing what we gonna do here's in America and we gonna prosper. Yes, we are. Now, this is your man, not your boy. It's good right old Jethro telling you the truth. He can tell you all about that boys and the men's and all those other things. But he a boil on that one. Great goodness gracious, old Biden up here doing everything for all the other. Now he done things for the Mexicans and he done things for the gays. Now when they gonna do things for us right around here? Now that's what I don't understand, is why in the world that he gonna make way for, he even doing things for those who came into this country illegal. Can you believe that? As much as we've been through that, he needs to go ahead and make way. Now I voted for that old Biden there. Now they need to start paying attention to us. It's time for a change. They need to make this change. But old Ruckus talk about we need to make the change.